What is going on, my friends? Welcome to a beautiful summer's day here in Asheville, North Carolina. Out here with the Ancient. Check out his channel, linked in the description. And today we're doing something brand new. We have rented a two-person kayak, a beautiful red, white, and blue two-person kayak. And we're gonna do a, what is it, 6-mile float? I think 6 miles of floating down this river. This is just the creek, and then the river is out there. And we're just gonna fish this river we've never fished in before and see what we catch and see if there's anything worth cooking. All right, I guess we just drag it in. Ooh, the water's pretty chilly. Hopefully we'll catch some trout today. Guys, smallmouth and largemouth are definitely in this river, know that for sure. And then hoping for some trout as well. We only brought 2 fishing rods with us today, guys, kind of going minimalist. And thank you, sir. There's yours. I'm starting off with this little trout spinner here. I haven't actually fished one of these in a long time. It's a little Meps trout fellow there. And I figured the reason why I'm using this is I figured it's good for bass or trout. So kind of, oh, right in the tree. First cast of the day is in the tree. That's not. There. It's a little more unstable, it feels like, than your average kayak, so we'll have to be careful. Yeah, guys, look how shallow it gets. We're gonna have to be a little careful. Definitely. We get high centered or something like that. Yeah, is that what these are? Yeah, looks like. Got him. Right when I look down, too. First fish of the day, guys. Oh, a little smallmouth. Oh, nice. Feisty little fellow. Came up and tagged at the back end of that little trout lure. All right, little fellow. In you go. I see a whole bunch of minnows following it. Look at all this. They look like shad or something. Got him. Got another one. Oh, it's tiny. It's micro. Whoa. That's really micro. Good knit. Look at that fellow. I think they're pretty aggressive today. Wow, that's like in a little aquarium bass. All right, my friends, right behind these bridge pilings here and stuff. Looks just juicy. It's like prime real estate. Mm-hmm. Thank you. You're welcome. Crikey. There we go. Ooh, ooh. Whoa. Hit a log. No, as we hit a log. Wow. Got him. I saw him come up and take it. Oh, you got another one. Not a big one, but another one. Third fish of the day. You know, you can actually, the first 2 bass you keep in North Carolina, there's no size limit to them. Really? Yeah. And then they have to be 14 inches after that. I'll be darned. That's cool. Yeah. There you go, guys. We'll get one a little bit bigger, and then we'll eat them. Check that. I got some sort of log jam or something. I don't know what that. Whoa! Oh, he had. Did you see that? He had my bait, but he threw slack in the line. I was like, "There's just slack," and all of a sudden that fish jumped. He like hit it so hard. That was a keeper there. We would have kept that one. Wish I had that one back. There's nothing I could do though. Look at that weird. Is that a V? Oh, that's a dumpster. Upside down dumpster, guys. Oh, right by the dumpster. Catch a trash fish. Howdy. Yep. Oh, what the? Look at that. Fish on, finally. You got a fish? Yes. I got a fish too. Ooh. You got something nice? Oh, see, guys, my dad switched to a tube, and this is what I'm catching. It's a Dry Creek Outfitters tube, my friend. From the Ace Videos tube tackle box. It is. You know it. Let's see, we don't have any rapids coming. That's good. This is a good fish, son. Oh, no! Oh!
Did you see him?
I did. No, I saw him jump.
Oh, he was good.
Oh, shoot. Nothing you can do about that. Like, so that.
You know, he took line earlier, so I was thinking he could take line if he needed to. Oh, shoot.
Dang. Well, guys, my dad is catching or hooking up on nice fish there. This is the kind of stuff I'm into. Yeah, another aquarium size. I might need to switch. I got one. I got a nice one. Oh, yes. I was looking at your snag there. Oh, this is a good one. Guys, I switched to plastics for a while, and then I was like, what am I doing? I got to switch back to the rooster tail, and I did. And didn't take long. Nice. I think we'll keep this one if I can get him in the boat. Yes, that is a good one. That's like a 12-incher or so, 12, 13. Yes, there we go, my friends. First keeper of the day. That is so excellent. Perfect eating size. We don't want to eat the big trophy ones. We just want to eat the mid-range guys. And this is a nice little mid-range river one. Want me to keep it up here with me? All right, there we go. What do you have tied on?
I've got a shallow running crankbait.
Oh, nice. Nice cast.
Got it.
Nice. I thought it was like nice cast. It looked good in that corner there. Oh, shoot.
Are you kidding me?
Dang. Whoa, right there, right by the boat.
Got him?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
I kind of slow. Yo, there's another one swimming with him.
Oh, I can't get mine in. I've got to pay attention where we're going here. Nice.
Sweet.
Look at that.
That's a good one.
Yes, it is.
Yes. He's barely hooked, my friends. Barely hooked. Come on, can I grab him? Can I get him in? Just a little. Yes. Nice. Sweet. That little chartreuse spinner getting it done. Nice river smallmouth. Another good eating one. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna bring these guys in for a minute while we deal with the rapids. Oh boy. Oh, that rock straight ahead. Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, through the rapids. Sweet. Caught quite a few, probably about 10 or 11, I think. Smallmouth.
What do you got? Smallmouth?
Smallmouth bass, yes, sir. This is pretty dramatic.
A lot of steel on that bridge.
Yeah. A lot of steel and concrete. Got one. Above the riffles. Nice. Oh, another smallmouth. Cool, right under this bridge. Let me get him off the hook real quick. There we go. We can face these rapids, so to speak. Yeah. I'm gonna stop here. I wonder if there are any crawdads around here. Ah, that feels good to stretch out. You know, let's try flipping it right here and bringing it through that. Just like right along there. You got one? Nice. I just fished that spot.
I switched to a higher profile, or bigger, heavier. Oh,
Are you kidding me? Oh, and it hooked you.
that's 3 in a row.
Yikes.
Yep.
Wow, you switched to a bright pink one, or like oh, that's a rainbow trout color one.
That's the rainbow.
It's interesting they want the bright colors today. So I'm going to do something. I like rooster tails, but they're kind of a flimsy bait. Like you can see it's bent there, so it's going to start spinning underwater. The hooks are dull, and there's no way to change the hooks on them. And so I'm going to switch to this colored one. They're a solid bait, like as far as they're effective, but they're kind of flimsy, and that's just one drawback to them. Got him. Fish on. That was on the other side of the river. What the heck is going on here? Oh, he got a stick with him. I was like, he grabbed it. I had a smallmouth and a stick on for a second. Sweet. Another solid fish. Yeah, we're gonna keep this one too. We can cull them out if we catch a bigger one. I just want to keep 3 today. We're putting the bag underwater to try to keep the fish fresh. There we go, add him to it. Cool. You know, that little rainbow trout has a lot of blue, a lot of pink in it. Little rainbow trout rooster tail. Getting it done too. I just think they like the bright colors. I think they're quite aggressive today, and it's the bright color that's triggering them. Got him. Yes. Boy, switching colors didn't hurt. Oh, it's a good one. Switching colors did not hurt. This is a solid fish. Solid river smallmouth. Yeah. This is one of the bigger ones of the day. All right. Oh, it's beautiful. This has like the tiger stripes. Oh. Yeah. Fat one. Got it. Yes. Nice. Beautiful little bronze back there. You know, that's a fat one. I guess it's the summertime, so it's not gonna have eggs. This smallmouth has something really, like, in its stomach. I thought, wait. He just had like weeds down his mouth. You know, he must have eaten something real recently. What do you think? Should we keep it? I'm gonna let this one go. Pretty fish. Because, oh, he went right under the rock. Shot under the rock. That's cool. That bright colored rooster tail is just the bait today. Kind of weird when soft plastics don't work.
Here. Okay, there we go.
Last time I was fishing on this side, I just used a chartreuse one, so I have not. Oh, look, got him. Oh, look at that one. Look at that.
Are you kidding
It's a nice
me?
one, guys. Oh, this is the biggest one of the day right here. That's crazy. I would switch away from the chartreuse, and it's like actually getting even more bites.
Oh, even more bites.
Oh, look at that. This is definitely the biggest one of the day. Get him out of the current. Perfect. Yes. This is fun. This is fun. Oh, look at that fish. Yeah. North Carolina river smallmouth. So I have to say, when he jumped on the other side, he looked like a 3-pounder to me. Maybe it's just because I was so excited. He got that little rooster tail. You know, I am gonna keep it. It's a good one for today, but it's not a jumbo one. We're gonna keep this. I'm gonna cull out that little one I kept earlier. Look at all those smallmouth. That is fantastic. All right, little fella, you're free. You're free. You good? You good? You know what, Pops? I actually changed my mind. This guy is struggling a little bit, so I'm just gonna stick him right back in the bag there. We'll keep 4. So guys, I ended up keeping all 4 of those fish, and we're gonna have, that way we have 2 apiece to eat, and the limit's actually 5 apiece, but we're just gonna keep 4 for the day. It's the takeout spot, guys. Last cast of the day. Got him.
What?
Uh-huh. It was like last cast of the day. It wasn't really probably going to be the last cast of the day, but... Oh, he just got off. Shoot. Well, we're at the... Oh, and I got tangled. Well, we'll take that as a sign. Well, my friends, it's been fun. Now let's take these smallmouth back, and I have a brand new way that I've been thinking about for a long time to cook them. All right, my friends. Get the rigor mortis out of some of these bass here. They're a little stiff on the ice there. All right, I'm excited because we're gonna try two things. First of all, check what's in the guts, because I'm curious what the smallmouth were eating in that river. I did not see any crawdads, but we saw minnows jumping everywhere. In fact, all the time while I was reeling in that rooster tail, minnows would be scattering, and I feel like these guys are probably just gonna be filled with some sort of minnows or baby bass or something. And then the other thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the carcasses and we're gonna go down to the river, put the carcasses underwater, and see what happens to them, what comes along to eat them. Last time I did that, if you guys follow my channel, I had turtles, crawdads, snakes. An angry snake came over to take a bite out of, actually he didn't take a bite, he tried to haul the whole fish carcass away. And it was just super interesting. I had no idea that much activity went on under the water there. So I'm going to do that after I fillet these. Two of these I'm going to fillet the classic way. And then the other two I'm going to keep whole. Cut the rib cage out there. And then, you know, I'm not even going to take, in fact, I can't take the skin off for this recipe. I'm just going to take it and just put it right on the ice. Just like that. Super easy. Don't even have to scale it. Oh! I cut the gut sack open while I was filleting, and check it out, a crawdad right there. So there were crawdads in the river, and I didn't flip over a ton of rocks, but I did flip over some, and I just didn't see any. Usually, you know, in a river in the summertime, you see a lot of crawdads swimming around, or just walking around. This other bass I filleted definitely has something in there. Oh, look at that, another little crawdad. Anything else? Wow, that surprised me. I thought I'd find tons of minnows. 2 crawdads so far. I definitely has something in there. Let's see what that is. Don't know what that is. It's definitely some sort of fish though. It's white. It's just a mangled up. Yeah, some sort of small fish. Almost looks like another smallmouth. Kind of some of the little colors in there. And then I'm just going to scale these guys because I'm going to try smoking smallmouth for the very first time, and I don't think the scales are gonna. I want to be able to eat the skin, and I want to be able to, the smoke to be able to penetrate and you know, get the good flavor in there. I'm using hickory today. All right, so 4 fillets on the ice, and then 2 whole, and a bucket of guts and stuff. Let's take these down to the river back there and see what eats it. All right, my friends, the water's looking fairly clear for purposes. I think this is so cool. I am excited to see what's down here. At first glance, I see a ton of minnows. All right, folks, I am excited to see what comes along to eat those bass carcasses, and I'm curious how long it'll take. I'll be able to tell on the like GoPro timeline how long it takes. Is it 5 minutes? Is it half an hour? I'm not really sure, so that'll be cool. I'm back at the house, and while that's sitting, I'm gonna put the bass on the smoker. So I got the smoker going. I have 3 spices. Well, actually, one's not. I may have got salt. Salt will go on all the fillets. And then I've got these 2 here, my first cast seasoning, and this is Sassy Q's Island Rub. This was given to me by a subscriber, Glenn, and so I'm going to try a little bit of that. But I know that my first cast seasoning is phenomenal when I smoked striper. And that was actually the inspiration for this. So I'm going to refill this. So off camera last winter, I was like, you know what? I'm going to smoke up a little striper. There we go. Oh, it's cherry. I think I said hickory. I thought I had hickory. I actually have cherry in here. So that's the last of that. So that should last the whole smoke. This will not take long. So I have the fillets on ice. Let's see here. I need the cutting board. So this winter I was smoking up some striper, and it turned out so phenomenal. I was like, I'm gonna have to try some other bass. So since the whole bass are going to take longer than the fillets, I'm gonna prepare these first. I think all I'm gonna do, take some paper towels, pat them good and dry there. I'm gonna experiment. See, I've never smoked just a, well, no, I don't think you do. Well, yeah, maybe I do. All right, so what I'm gonna do on this, I don't care for that smoking process. If you guys see, like the usual, like smoked salmon, smoked trout process is super, well, not super, but it's quite elaborate. You know, it's pretty involved, and they have to dry out the meat, and you cut it into strips, and you do all these fancy things with it. But when I was down in Louisiana, the folks would simply take fillets of redfish and stick it on the smoker for like 2 hours, and it was done. And they didn't care about like drying it out or anything like that. They just let the heat of the smoker cook it, and it was phenomenal. Basically, it's a way of smoking where it's just for eating that day, whereas a lot of times when you smoke salmon and stuff like that, you're preserving it, or you're making sort of a jerky out of it, and that is a different, you have a different goal there, whereas opposed to you just want a meal. And I just want to make like a meal for today out of this. I'm just going to add just the smidgest of salt to it as well. So I scaled it, and I'm thinking that, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Let's see if that good cherry wood gets a good cherry smoke flavor on these fish. And then for the fillets, put these right there, same kind of a thing, pat them dry. All right, now let's try some Sassy Q's Island Rub. You know, I smell it. Wow, it has a really, gosh, what is that? Is there like some lime in there or something? There's some sort of like kind of a citrus flavor, kind of like a Caribbean jerk citrus flavor. And I love Caribbean jerk. There we go. You know, I was going to add some salt to these, but we'll see how salty the Sassy Q's is. Here we go. Very excellent. This is not going to take long to smoke at all. It's going to be real short. I'm probably only going to leave these on for like an hour. There we go. Interesting kind of spread there, but there we go. Sweet. right, my friends, it's been about 1 hour on the smokage here, and it looks good. In fact, it looks pretty much, you know, it's a little blubbery. Let me cut it real quick. Oh, no, never mind. We still got a little bit of time, but 1 hour got it to this point here, so need just a little bit more time. I always wonder what's going on down there with the underwater camera while I'm waiting, because last time I was totally shocked. So at one point, I went out to check on it, and I could see the devastation. This is about an hour and a half later, and there was only one smallmouth carcass left. So I readjusted everything, and this happened. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a massive snapping turtle. If you think about that bass being about 14 inches or so, I'll bet that turtle is at least twice as long as the bass. So we're looking at, to be conservative, a snapping turtle probably between 25 and 30 inches long. I hear him tearing the cartilage and the carnage there. It looks like a dinosaur to me, doesn't it? Like with the skin there, like the crusty, scaly skin. That's crazy. Just a savage. But this has inspired me. Folks, I think I'm going to break out the turtle trap again. I haven't done that in a year. I want to catch this beast, or one like it. I think I'm going to break out the turtle trap. So as you can see, nothing else really much is there except for a few scraps, and this other snapping turtle comes along, and there's not much for him. He grabs the few remaining pieces. I wonder why the snappers found it last. Like before, it was all soft shells and painted turtles and stuff like that. It's a smallmouth. And it's like the snappers just found it last. I wonder why that is, but yeah, there's not much for him besides one piece beneath his foot there. But this was a really cool experiment. All right, my friends, it's been 1.5 hours now. I'm pretty sure that smallies are done. Looking rather, the hollowed out eyes are a little scary. But I do see juices coming out of that one, so that's a good sign. They stayed juicy. You know, at only an hour and a half, they should be all good there. And the last one, and then just boom, like that, and flip it off. Sweet.
I'll take the fish.
All right. Yeah, we can just try it right here if you're down.
Heck yeah.
We just want to see, folks, if this is even tasty. I've made some little tartar sauce there, just simple tartar sauce with mayonnaise. Should we pray real quick?
Yes, indeed. Father in heaven, thank you so much for the bounty of our catch, and I ask you to bless it to our bodies now, and thank you for the day we had. In Christ's name, amen.
Amen. That was a good day. That was a fun float.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Bobs. If you want to dig in, you choose which either one. You want to try the whole
yeah,
small
let me
one?
try the whole one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. If you're gonna do that one, I'm going to try to. Oh, that's interesting. The skin is.
Did you scale them?
Yes, I did.
Okay. That skin is pretty tough. And
Wow, it made it really thick. Look at that.
Oh, there you go. That's the way to do it. Nice.
Crazy. It made the skin like super thick and hard. That's juicy. Yeah, it's juicy fish.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. It's interesting, guys, because the skin is super thick. Like, it's made it tough. If this was raw, I could just tear it with my fingers, but
It's almost like a light leather. Seriously.
yeah, it's become leather. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's become leather-like. And so there's no point really in putting the seasonings on the outside.
Oh, sure. Oh,
Like, I
that's
kind of
about
wasted
right. Yeah.
the, but
Huh.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to try a little with tartar sauce myself.
Tartar sauce, I am as well. And we can see how I did with that. I don't make that very often. Cheers.
You did good.
That's really good. Guys, all you do is mayonnaise, a little bit of Cavender's seasoning, garlic powder, and just dice up some pickles. That's actually my mom's recipe. All right, we need to try.
I'm going to try some of this with the skin.
You're going to try some? Okay.
I'm going to try a little leather-like skin.
This is the Susie, we can tell based on the grains, I can tell this is the Susie Q's one. It has, I've tasted that flavor before. It's like a Buffalo Wild Wings, like their Jamaican jerk. It's kind of similar to that with a lime seasoning. You
Now,
try
what do
the
we have
skin?
on that? It's what kind
That's my first cast seasoning. Ace Fish first cast. Normally, fish skin is great when it's fried.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know what it's like. It was like eating a piece of leather that had some seasoning on it, because it got smaller and smaller as I drew the liquid out of it, but it just got harder and harder. So yeah, it wasn't. I like the fish with the tartar sauce. That's what
It's smoked smallmouth though isn't bad at all though.
No.
That's really tasty way to have it. What do you think? Which one do you like better?
Well, I like this for the flavor,
okay.
but this for the moist, and then when I add the tartar sauce, that just makes this wonderful, I think.
Look at all the juices there, guys. So basically, the conclusion of the matter is smoked smallmouth, good, but leave it whole, and then maybe like season it afterwards. It'll have a nice smoky flavor, but season it afterwards.
That would be a lot simpler too.
Yes, you don't have to go through the process of filleting. Just tear the guts out and throw it on. So there you guys go. There you guys go. New way of cooking fish, cooking smallmouth bass. Well, Pops, that was a good day. It was a fun night. Thank you for.
Well, thank you for cooking too.
Oh, you're welcome.
Enjoy that part.
That was a fun floating adventure. We'll have to do that again. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you in the next one. Miss Piggy, you want to try some of my fish? Try some of my cooking? Well, fine. Who needs you?